I'm doing pop culture, entertainment, Dead First Heard, things like that once in a while when I can, following Ezra Miller. And this here's a pretty big update. It says from November 17th, 2022, Ezra Miller pleads not guilty to felony burglary charges. Flash star faces 26 years in Vermont prison if convicted. I'm going to guess right now that's not going to happen, but we shall see. Let's let it work itself out. And it continues. Allowed to appear remotely early Monday for the session in the criminal division of the Green Mountain State Superior Court, Miller was told to stay away from the neighbor whose home he entered earlier this year. Along with neighbor Isaac Winokur, Miller was also prohibited from interacting with another Vermont resident, Aiden Early, as conditions of their release. Miller faces a maximum of 26 years behind bars as well as over $2,000 in fines if found guilty of the charges stemming from the spring incident, which entailed stealing 3 bottles of liquor, gin, vodka, and rum from Winokur's pantry. The next hearing in the case is set for January 13th, 2023, and scheduled to last about 3 hours. Why does it take so long? I guess the courts are backed up, and there's thousands of people who need to be heard every day, so that's a long time to wait. I'm not sure I agree with 26 years for going in someone's house and stealing bottles of alcohol. I mean, going in the house, yeah, that's very wrong, but 26 years is a long time for that. Just saying. I don't know, I could see some time. I'm not making the rules, just seems lengthy for that crime. But who am I to say? In a jovial and chipper mood, Monday morning, the casually dressed actor will have to return to court per Superior Court Judge Kerry A. McDonald Caddy, virtually or in person, at a determined future date for more proceedings in this matter. Ezra would like to acknowledge the love and support they have received from their family and friends who continue to be a vital presence in their ongoing mental health battle, I guess. Okay. They say in their ongoing mental health. Fine. Seems like Ezra has said there's a mental health battle going on or something like that. With more than a few pennies potentially on the line for Warner Bros. Pictures and the studio's long-awaited $200 million budgeted The Flash flick out next year, the non-binary identifying Miller agreed to 5 overall conditions, the most pressing being that the actor can't have any contact with Isaac Winokur or Aiden Early, either by phone, in person, email, text, posting on social media, and can't abuse or harass them as well. Well, that's pretty obvious, ordered the judge. And they also reiterate to us that probable cause was found. So this is not just like a case of allegations, he said, she said. Seems like the police got involved and there's probable cause, which is the way things should be when things go down. I just have a feeling that Warner Bros. Is gonna somehow get Ezra off the hook, we shall see. And they mention some other questionable actions, in their words, took place from Aloha State to Vermont to Iceland to Germany, where Ezra choked a girl on film. I think that one was from Iceland or Germany. Not totally sure. Not super important, but the video's out there. And also that Miller participated in reshoots of The Flash. Well, we didn't have Johnny have any reshoots of Pirates or anything like that. Obviously, that's a big elephant in the room. One of the reasons I'm covering this is, wait a minute, what's going on here? How come Johnny Depp was canceled for allegations alone that turned out to be false, and Ezra Miller has all the stuff going on, and Warner Bros. Just kind of I don't know, the movie's the most important thing. Who cares? Well, I've got a theory, but I gotta digress. You might know why. And then they have the opinion of somebody from a site called Rap SH exclamation point T. Haven't heard of it, but what the person says is the stuff that's happening with Ezra Miller is to me a microcosm of Hollywood. And as opposed to shutting them down and shutting the production down, there's an effort to save the movie and them. I'd say, hey, go for saving your movie. Nothing wrong with trying to save the movie, but there's got to be better ways to go about it. That is a clear example of the lengths that Hollywood will go to save itself and to protect offenders. There you go. And they go on to say that Hollywood is literally the worst industry when it comes to punishing people for misdeeds and actions because money will always reign supreme. Well, it's one of the worst, but there are pretty bad ones to be honest, maybe even worse than Hollywood. But yeah, morally, it's pretty bad on the surface level as far as what they're projecting. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. Do you think Miller will be in prison for 26 years? I'm gonna say probably not. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be pretty sad about it, but I'll get over it. Rant done for now. See you next time.